Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And yes, I am back in Wutai. I actually loaded up an old save, because it turns out there's a cutscene that I missed that I was never even aware of that you could get. It's not a big deal, but I did want to show it off. So, this is right when you enter Wutai. This is when you're doing the whole Yuffie chase thing. Now, during that whole time, I never went up here. But if you go into this house where you can rest for free, and you need to do this before Yuffie puts you in that cage, Yuffie's dad will be here. So if you talk to him... Huh? Now at first I thought I still wasn't getting the cutscene because he just says this, and that's it. But if you talk to him again... And if you talk to him again... trying to protect his daughter, I guess. Jeez, alright. Go back to sleep. Oh yeah, that's because at this point, the Turks are here. Nope, no can do. We need our materia. Yeah, because yeah, remember, Wutai was in a war with the Shinra. But yeah, you get to this scene where Yuffie actually pops out of nowhere. So yeah, Yuffie actually defends us. Yeah, so this, it really doesn't talk about the war that much. Like, you don't even know it really happened even if you played through the whole game. But Yuffie mentioned you got beat once, so what? So yeah, they lost the war. Well, you're 16, so I don't know what the legal age is in Wutai. But he is your father. Oh, snap. And she goes into that weird shrine room where that secret passage is that we don't know about yet. So if you try to go in there, she won't be there. And... oh, come on. But yeah, that's the cutscene. So, alright. Anyway, there's actually one more thing I want to show you before we continue on, so let me load up another save. Alright, I'm back here in the Temple of the Ancients, because... if you look, I got Aerith's limit break up to max, because I realized we went through all that trouble to get her limit break, and I never showed it off before she left. So I figure I might as well do that now, because who knows when we'll get her back anyway. So, her limit break is pretty awesome if I can get into a battle. And of course now the random encounters don't want to come anymore. They're too scared. Am I seriously going to have to cut to when I get to a battle? There we go. So, we have her final limit break. Great Gospel. Fully restores all allies, makes them invincible one time. So pretty much, it will revive your allies, it will fully heal them, fully restore their status effects, make them invincible to any attack. Yeah, that is Great Gospel. So we are invincible now. 0 damage. Of course, that's only a limited amount of time, but still pretty awesome. Yeah, that ain't gonna do nothing. Now, she has, like, her other limit break, I forgot what it was called. what was it called? Like Earth Protector or something like that. Let me check real quick. Planet Protector. That one kind of does the same thing. It does make you invincible, but it doesn't heal, and from what I'm aware, it actually doesn't protect against non-elemental magic. That's just from what I read. Anyway, so yeah, that was great gospel. So that would be useful in, you know, the big upcoming boss fight. So let's see if we can't get Aerith back. Alright, so now we are back here at Bone Village. I just came here off screen, and I decided to have Barrett and Tifa both in my party, because they have the most reason, I believe, of all the people in the party to want to also find Aerith. So, I just gave them, you know, the normal stuff, all the, I gave Barrett the enemy skill materia, so I also gave him MP+, so we could put that to use. And, I just put materia that I'm going to want to level up. And I also need to put a champion belt on you. So now let's go see if we can wake the sleeping forest. Hello? Do you know where Aerith is? Now, this is actually my second attempt at trying this because I got a whole bunch of the controls wrong. I couldn't figure out what the heck to do here. At least not with the controls I had. I want a lunar harp. Okay, so let's see if the guy in the tent below can help me out, and let's see if he can give me controls, because one of the controls you need is switch, which I guess is the insert key, and for some reason the insert key on my keyboard it does not activate it. That doesn't mean it doesn't work, it just doesn't, I don't know, read it for some reason. So I had to change it to backspace, so make sure you know what your switch key is. But also, I don't know what my other controls are. Anyway, we want to search for the lunar harp. And then you start the dig. So you see it says put switch to set staff in position. So I set my switch key to my backspace, so if you press it, you can order search, which costs 100 gil, pretty cheap. Alright. And what's going to happen is once you have your people in place, you can put as many as you want, up to like 4 or 5. You then do something which sets off an explosion, and they read the tremors, and all the people that you've put in position will face where the treasure is. And then you have to match up where their line of sight intersects to find the treasure. Luckily, the lunar harp will always be in the same area. Now here's the tricky part. I have no idea how to set off these explosions with these controls. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Don't go into there, because I did that and I got stuck. For some reason you can go in, but you cannot come back out. So let me see. I'm just gonna start pushing buttons. About that. No. I have my staff in position. Now I just want to set off the charges. So which button is that going to be? Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't know. This is getting kind of frustrating for me, because like I said, this is my second attempt, and I had messed up a few things a few times. Do I just need to, like, set all the staff out? Let me try that. Oh, actually, maybe if I just push done. Oh, that'll do it. Alright, press switch to ignite the bomb for the search. Ooh, okay. So yeah, they're both looking up here. Like I said, the staff, the harp is always going to be the same place. It's going to be right here. So let's Okay, right here. So you excavate and you open this up. Lunar Harp! Alright, we got it. But there's more treasure I want to get. So let's dig in a few other places. And I'll show you where they should be. So I want to look for good treasure. And I don't think I'll need to actually put anybody out. And let me just double check my map real quick. Okay, so I want my first dig to be right about here. So just do that. And I want them to dig right here. And hopefully, if it went well, bunt line. I actually don't know what that is, but it's a unique item. So let's see if I can't find it. Bunt line, bunt line. Bunt line, where's the bunt line? There it is. Oh, that's a gun for Vincent, alright. And there are two more spots I want to dig. One right about here. Let me check the map one more time. Okay, so yeah, one right about here. And one more right about here. So I'm just going to do that off screen and I'll show you what I get. Alright, so what do I get? A Mega Elixir, alright. And one more item. And we get the mop. Huh? See the mop. Oh, that's a weapon for Sid. Alright. But yeah, there's some unique items. You can also get unlimited elixirs if you search for good treasure and there's like a spot where there's like a 1 in 7 chance you'll get an elixir. So if you want to do that, that's fine. But for now, I'm done with all that. So now that we have the Lunar Harp, like I say, if you haven't done your, what is it, the Fort Condor battle by now, you're going to want to do it right now. So now when we enter the Sleeping Forest with our Lunar Harp item, the Sleeping Forest awoke, and now the screen will no longer repeat itself when you try to go forward. And we end up in this new little area. I've always liked this area. So let's see, let's grab this. Or we can get to a battle. Let's see what we got here. So you have a water-based enemies here. So don't use any water attacks. I'm just going to use... Let's try... Oh, and I think they blinded us. Which is fine, we'll just destroy him. Oh, I didn't even check what those enemies were called. Whoops. If I get to a battle with them again, which I most likely will, I'll show you. Ooh, if there's some nice experience, you might want to grind here. So yeah, right now that you've woken up the Sleeping Forest, there is a new Fort Condor battle. Let's see, okay, these same enemies. That's the Bound Fat and the Mall Dancer. Okay. Ooh, got some nice levels up there. Yeah, this is a good grinding place, it looks like. Alright, so there's just that one treasure there. What did we get? It was, let's see. Oh, we got, it was a... Jeez, I have a lot of items, so I need to start. A water ring, drains water attacks. So, that would be good for a boss coming up, but I still prefer the champions belts. Especially for the levels we're at now. Whoa! Did you see that view? But anyway, new enemy. What the heck are you? Hungry, that's what it is. And it can cast Mini. Oh, look how cute he looks. And he only does 1 damage. But luckily, unlike Frog, with the Mini you can actually use magic attacks. But I'm not gonna bother even healing him. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you level up for Cloud. Yeah, look at that view. That is the city of the Ancients. Let's get down there. And we are on the world map again in this very short area. So let's save right here. And let us enter. Oh, this music, it always creeps me out in the best way possible. Alright, so as you can always see, there is 3 split paths, so this area can be pretty big, but I'm going to use a little mappy map here to see where I'm going and to get all the items. So let's go left first. And yeah, there are random encounters here, although they don't seem to be very common, but they happen. So there's another little save point there if you want. What I want? Magic source, alright. So let's see, magic source. So let's exit back here. Yeah, this area is pretty awesome. Whoa, where am I now? Alright. So if we go down here, this is a pretty cool looking place. It's an Aurora armlet. Let's check that out. Wow, that does up stats pretty well. Should I still like the double. So, it's up to you. If you want to work more on your materia, then you can keep the rune armlet on, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Alright, so that was interesting. Got the Aurora armlet. Now let's see, where do we go? Oh, and it absorbs ice attacks. Nice. So let's go back now. Now, are there random encounters in this place? Maybe I was wrong about that. Anyway, let's head east now. And check this place out. Whoa. That's interesting. Let's see, up here we get a guard source, alright. So this is where the ancients used to live. This is kind of where they settled down, but whatever happened to them? Here we get an elixir. And up further. Oh. Now you do want to take a break here to advance the plot. But if you haven't done your Fort Condor battle yet, you want to do it now because this triggers the next Fort Condor battle. So yeah, let's get some rest. Oh yeah, well this is where she was heading. She's looking for a way to beat Sephiroth. She was looking, you know, in the place of her ancestors. Oh, Sephiroth is here too, though. How can he tell that Sephiroth is here? And yes, at this point there's another Fort Condor battle available, but if you look behind this bed first, you get an enemy skill materia. That's the third one. There's only one left. Of course, I'm only just gonna fill out the one, really. But yeah, it's dark now, but like I said, there's another Fort Condor battle available, but it's coming from over there, and you can get there either way, but you know what? I'm going to save this for later. So, Aerith is there, but can we find her, and can we help her with her task? Well, you are just going to have to find out in the epic climactic Disc 1 finale of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.